Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I'm here with another video. Today I'm going to be reading to you a couple of my favorite lines, kind of paragraphs in some cases, from my Kindle Vella called MIST, the Makeover Institution Supplementing the Supernatural. The link to my Kindle Vella is of course going to be down in the description box, so if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to do so, especially if you like any of these lines. Most of these are my favorite because they kind of made me chuckle as I was writing them, and they show kind of the dynamic between most of these characters and MIST. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. From chapter 1, this is the start of where Andib, the head of the house, is deciding whether or not to send his brothers to the Makeover Institution Supplementing the Supernatural. Apple or Android? Han asked as Andib motioned to the glossy boxes on his desk. There was a pause that lasted 3 human breaths before Ansgar broke it. Why are you asking me to choose between a fruit and an R2-D2? Wolf popped her head into the door and in a low voice stated, "These are not the droids you're looking for." From chapter 2, this is Christian talking to Ansgar about trying to get Raven to eat. I don't think you know what an exorcism is. I can't exorcise her into eating, you know. From chapter 5, this is again Christian talking to Ansgar. I will have you know I am a gentleman in every sense of the word, but you, sir, are a nonsensical tree stump. Ansgar answering, tree stumps cannot be nonsensical. They have no brains. From chapter 6. You have made another friend, Lore, Tora said, her voice soft against his ear. I'm happy you waited for me. Lore has kind of a hard time making friends because he's so shy, and that's one of his first friends that he's made at the school. From chapter 8. The Geo is on torture level fitness. You're on the fluff level. I'm somewhere around hold my cake and fuck this level. Lore whimpered. Where is Raven's level? Definitely fuck you level. Right above fuck this. Ansgar took a steadying breath to stop panting like a pup in a chasing rabbit's dream. This is after their first fitness class. And then from chapter 9. Hey, bag of ash, where's the useful one? Raven held back a grin as Ansgar bristled like a black parrot. From chapter 10, Raven speaking to Ansgar again. Raven, my name is Raven. Yeah, and I think it's stupid you're a wolf named after a bird. It was my first kill, Ansgar snorted. So, let me get this straight. You killed a raven at a young age. What exactly did Lore kill? Bo? Only the firstborn is named after their first kill or noted challenge. And that means Dreamer killed a dream? Ansgar asked after her uncle, the firstborn of her mother's litter. And again from chapter 10. Jesus' disciples' panty stains. Ansgar whirled, looking up into the face of his younger brother. What? Christian asked, leaning further out of his open window. I don't know. It just came to me. It's a mouthful. I'll probably never use it again. Ansgar cleared his throat, surprised to feel his heart thundering in his chest. From chapter 11. That's a good little wolfie, Ansgar crooned with a grin. As you can guess, that's Ansgar talking to Raven. From chapter 12. I've waited for months for you to do something this stupid, you little rat. Said by Raven. And from chapter 13. Shouldn't you be wearing, I don't know, something white and frilly? We're not sacrificing her as a virgin, Christian hissed to his brother. Fat chance of finding a virgin in this place, Bo said with a grin. Why are Elder Wolves' numbers so low when you have things like him strutting around? Ansgar asked Lore, pointing to the young pup's brother. Lore lifted a shoulder. And again from chapter 13. Nothing. He turned his attention back to Raven. Are you sure about this? Nettles and sunburns, old man. Yes, I'm sure. Go before I eat you. From chapter 14, the last chapter of the so-called season, 2 different sets of quotes. First one, why doesn't he talk? Because you'll probably have your first orgasm, little brother. Christian huffed. No, really. I'm being honest. Ansgar pointed at Akihiko's grin. You see this face? You really think that a voice coming out of that won't have you on your knees begging for his seed? Next set of quotes from chapter 14. Look, I know you're, well, you. But this is ridiculous. At least give her free will and not manipulate her with fingertip massages? Your vocabulary is slacking. He flipped his brother off, a new thing he picked up from the kids, like the word fuck. He found it highly amusing to use. That is some of my favorite sets of quotes or sets of lines from some of the chapters between chapter 1 and chapter 14 of Mists. Again, I implore you to go ahead and check it out using the link in the description box down below if any of these made you kind of laugh or chuckle or want to read more. I can't recommend it enough because, of course, I wrote the thing. Thank you for listening. I hope this at least amused you. And as always, be kind to one another out there. Be kind to yourself. Keep writing, keep being creative, and I will see you next time.